Just 2 blocks from the Film Row and the Crossroads, Kansas City is adding a new cultural attraction just in time for a busy summer.
The Media Tech Museum opens June 1st, designed as both an educational space and hands-on experience with multimedia displays, moving image presentations, and plans for workshops, screenings, and rotating exhibits. A lot to unpack here. KCTV5's Claire Decatur got a preview with the founder.
From playing a radio show host to stepping behind the camera, KC's new Media Tech Museum puts you face to face with the inventions that changed how we communicate and entertain, from film cameras and studio lights to TVs and jukeboxes. We'll take a walk through with founder John Trozzolo, a media pro who spent nearly 50 years collecting 900+ artifacts.
The museum starts with the telegraph machine developed by Samuel Morse and the Morse Code, to the telephone and Alexander Graham Bell, to the Thomas Edison and the phonograph. The radio started out as a hardwired radio, then became a wireless radio, both on a shortwave and a long-wave frequency. Started, of course, with AM and then FM. The radio became a combination with the phonograph. Then television came into the late 30s, late 40s, and black and white TVs, and they were very expensive. Then they became color. We also have the various formats of film: 35, 16, 8mm, Super 8 film, and digital audio, digital video, the different types of speakers and how they work. We also have TV studio cameras, film cameras, jukeboxes from the last 70 years.
The museum opens June 1st at 10 a.m. In KC Mo, Claire Decatur, KCTV5 News.